Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. Of dungeons and douchebags. Long ago, the land of Ariane was governed by many majestic empires. The humans of the plains, the elves of the forest, the Oreads of the mountains, the Merrow of the oceans, and the Kobolds and Okiti taking what was left. But, as is so common amongst all with darkness in their hearts, those who had power would not be satisfied until they had more. War broke out, alliances being made and broken in a second, as the once civilized races slew each other in droves in vain attempts to get one more seat of power. The Kobolds, on the brink of annihilation, sought out a new draconic god who would protect them. Instead, they found Jogotha. A powerful and terrible dragon, Jogotha cared not for the suffering of those around him. Taking advantage of the warring continent, Jogotha razed Ariane to the ground, seeking to carve a mighty empire in his name. A last desperate alliance stood firm against Jogotha, and after a terrible battle, the dragon was finally slain. With Ariane torn apart, and no one in any shape to continue the war, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. Now, many years later, Ariane has started to rebuild, and the age of clockwork has begun. And our unlikely heroes, gathered first to celebrate a harvest festival, may soon find themselves at the center of another war. Trevlon, the halfling bard.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this mystery right after I've had this little nap.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
You must understand, I will do whatever it takes.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
You have me rather curious. Tell me something about you.
Thavagath, the Goliath barbarian.
With victory comes honor. And goes.
And Momo, the Arakakra cleric.
You seem tense. Let me help you.
From humble beginnings, these brave adventurers may soon find themselves the key to saving the fallen empires. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Our heroes broke into the House of Trenton, who they thought would have a map of the oil rig. But a series of unfortunate events happened within that house, up to and including the summoning of a live red dragon, and our heroes barely escaped without getting arrested. Our heroes took the jewelsmith Mizuko's boat, steered by Kailani, their ally, and once they got on the oil rig, a floating mass of metal, quickly found that nowhere would be safe, as the kobolds within were armed with firearms. Fending off an encounter at the front gate, and barely surviving an ambush through the gallery hallway, our heroes finally have a brief moment to stop and relax at what appears to be a fire emergency room. Has our heroes' luck finally run out? Will they survive the kobolds of the oil rig? And if they do, will they survive the pissed-off Merrow that no doubt await for them back on shore? Find out on tonight's episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags Fallen Empires. And remember, kids, if you take drugs, you will go to hell before you die.
Please.
Yes. I am Alex, and with me, as always, we've got our trusty crew of Atlas.
Before you die.
Before you die.
Before you die. We've got Scott.
When I die.
Thank you, Scott.
Is that...
I guess that's it. All right. We've got Phil.
Do the Mario thing. Your arms from side to side.
And we've got Walrus.
Well, fuck you, Luigi!
All right.
Best thing that little albino ever said.
Also, thank you for giving bits, everybody. That is a whole lot of bits we got. Thank you very much.
That's a lot of bits. Scary amounts of bits.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough for anything in particular?
It is enough for 10 card draws.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My boys.
Also, Jojo is not here. Jojo has a prior engagement. Anyway, before the chaos starts, let's just describe the room you're currently in. You survived the gallery hallway of the Kobolds, where they opened fire from above, threw bombs at you, and all in all, it was just a very rough time. And in this particular room, on the floating oil rig, it's a 40 by 40 square, basically, and on the opposite wall from where you came in, there's some stairs leading upward. In the center of this room, there's like this metal well/pool with a couple of hoses on the walls that are feeding into it, and this basically looks like a room with a free water source in case of fire emergencies. With that being said, hey everyone, let's start with drawing one card, and then in the next room,
boy.
you'll all draw one more.
Okay.
Just in here.
Um,
Okay.
Just in here.
Before we go any further, aren't you on fire, Thav? Maybe you should jump in.
Fire? Where?
Yeah, you're quite.
Navagath, you are currently on
lit-
fire.
Yeah, not to be that guy, buddy, but generally speaking, fire does hurt. You should probably jump in that well.
Oh, right. Fire. Yes, okay, hold on. I'll start with that.
Should I
There
draw
we
another
go.
card for Momo? Or no?
Nah.
Okay, canonically, I'm just going to say that he only stamps out the bit of fire on his tunic, and the rest of him is just...
Are you sure?
Oh, for God's sake, fine.
I was going to say, you're already in hell. You don't want to make me have you take even more damage because of your own decisions. All
Make
right.
it because of the decisions of luck.
So,
Choose wisely.
let's go from left to right. So I think Walrus, you're the first one to show your card.
All right, give me a minute. Draw a thing. Here we go. Hopefully, it's not the liar. I'd be really sad if that was the case. What is it? It's not even-
It is a
Yes,
Bless
thing.
you.
height.
It is a thing that just went behind Thavagath and is now
Nice.
here. All right. This is the twins.
Okay.
That duplicates whatever I find to be funniest at the time.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Thavagath. It duplicates Thavagath.
It duplicates the
Duplicate the
fire.
fire
that
atop that.
it duplicates the fire that was atop Thavagath.
Oh,
But
come
there's-
on.
But the fire went out before you draw the card. So it's just became
Details,
nothing. Wait,
details. It's for the sake of humor.
Fine.
It's comedy.
I'm not drawing it back.
All right. All right, old better now, says Thavagath, somehow setting back on fire as he leaves.
Is something cooking?
Yeah.
Thav,
Mm-hmm.
you have hair now.
Oh. Yay. Cool.
You should not have hair.
It's not.
just want to
I
roll
don't
like the
think
moves,
that's
don't
how
you?
that works.
No, that's not what I meant. Is it not painful?
Oh, right. Yes.
you
What?
put,
Pain receptors not quite functionable.
you put the fire
And
out.
receptors make it weak.
All right.
Okay.
And now it is Corellian's turn.
Oh boy.
All right, the Tyrant. Hey, chat. You get to decide Corellian's next action, as long as it's not safe for work. Every single time we've drawn this, people have shouted strip, and I'm like, no,
Don't
don't.
How about no?
refrain from this.
Yeah, desist. We say fuck,
Just
but
for
we draw
fun,
the
then.
line at stripping.
Corellian divides into another Corellian by the process
no.
of mitosis.
Dance, T-pose, draw another card, carry Momo on your
Carry
shoulder.
Momo on your shoulders! I want to see Momo on top of Corellian to make some kind of mega person.
God. that'd be amazing.
Between the two of us, we make almost an entire person.
Almost.
All the while just making Thavagath really jealous, like, I wanted to carry the board.
Dance, facepalm, polished shoulder pad. Why do I only have one?
Yeah.
Well, it's armor. My coat's reinforced with chain.
Yeah. Pontificate on why you only have the one shoulder pad.
The mega person is Atwas.
The mega person. I mean.
I am pretty tall.
I want to go with Momo decides to get on Corellian's shoulders because Thavagath's shoulders are still hot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's Momo's action, not Corellian's action.
The tyrant means that Corellian's okay with it. Yeah,
Precisely.
because normally I don't think Corellian would be okay with any of that.
I would rather not be touched by random birds, maybe in a pinch. But 40 pounds isn't too much. I can carry that easily.
All right. And now, it is Thavagath's turn.
Oof. Oof, oh my god.
Oof, oh.
Ow.
The owl. Speaking of random birds. Let me double check what this one does. Oh, the owl will give you a vision of the future on your next rest, assuming I remember.
Oof, okay, I'll write it down on my thing.
Thank you.
I remember.
Alright.
Oh, it's still got an active effect from the last card.
Nice.
Glad yet to.
Yeah, the survivor will save you anytime you would have otherwise died.
Yeah.
And then finally, Mal, it is your turn.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck?
Oh
I
fuck.
don't like this card.
Oh, that is the courtesan.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay, that's better than what I thought it was.
Plot.
I thought that was the betrayal for a second.
No, courtesan isn't necessarily plot, it just happens to work out with Corellian. The courtesan means you won't be getting any effects from arrest next time you do it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly, correct.
Correct. Fuck.
Precisely.
Oh, okay, can I be really terrible?
Yeah?
For the courtesan, as Malafine goes to sleep, or tries to go to sleep or rest or whatever it is, Esgol takes control of the left hand.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
Dear
you can
God.
just do with that information
That
what you
feels
will.
more like a Scott question than a Phil question.
Why? Why?
Why do you do these Why do you do these things to this poor man?
Phil. That's my answer.
Phil.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Phil, trademark. Buy one today and regret it
Mhm.
Forever.
Yeah.
forever.
Always
All right.
regret.
Always
Always
regrets,
regret,
Phil.
God.
Okay. Moving on.
Why don't I at all feel hurt by that? It's just truth at this point.
It's because you know we love you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
love you.
literally anything else.
You guys too.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh fuck! All right, cool. We're going for the Esgol master.
No!
Oh, that's not what you meant.
I
Okay.
said, look, literally anything else. Let's do it.
You cut out a little bit on my end. Oh, okay. Are we doing the next cards, or are we moving on and then getting
Not
them
until the
later?
next room. I want to, put some kind of floodgate on the chaos, and this is my best idea for right now.
Sounds like a good
All
plan.
right.
Would it be possible would DM, not that I'm metagaming or anything,
Stop
but
metagaming.
would taking
Stop
a
metagaming.
short rest be outside of the realm of possibility?
You can certainly try.
We're kind of being
Can you show
ambushed
us?
at the moment.
I mean,
In that case, before we move on, I am going to cast Lay on Hands on Momo.
All
for
right.
reasons. For about
For
10 hit
reasons.
points.
For about the reasons of don't let Momo die.
Do
don't
not
let Momo die. If you let Momo die, I will never forgive you.
Momo's only allowed to die when Momo's player is here.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that, actually.
Yeah, I don't like
FYI,
killing
I have
players
no
when
idea
they're... Yeah, I don't like killing characters when the player's not there.
You say that. You say that, but we had someone who... You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
Let's
It's
not.
fucking
For now.
burned out.
Also, I forgot how many hit points I was at, and now it doesn't seem to have remembered either. So,
Oh no.
Trev's hit points are a mystery.
What?
Yeah, it's forgotten them.
Oh,
Is it not showing a value, or
It's nothing.
it's nothing. I
shit.
can't believe.
Trevlon died in the last week? While
I
we
am
weren't looking.
almost positive that it got. Yeah, that'll do.
There, I
Yeah.
just put in a number.
That's fine. I'll accept that number.
All right. So, did you say you wanted to take a short rest, or were you saying nah?
I think
Is that physically possible right now?
I don't think we have hours to do it.
I
so
mean, it's possible. It's just I have mechanics for what happens if you try on the oil rig.
I
Yeah,
patched
I
up
don't want to
Momo.
find those.
I patched up Momo as best as we can. We might as
I'm
well
gonna
just
die anyway, so might as well just get it over with.
All right.
This party started.
How bad are you feeling,
I am at
Malphite?
5 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I didn't
Oh my
realize you were
God.
so hurt. I'm so sorry. And Momo is going to cast Cure Wounds on Mel.
How many hit points are you at? They stop metagaming. Okay, on a
On a scale of
How many- on a-
1 to 38.
If you were to objectively think about your ability to fight,
On a scale of
Wow.
1 to 38.
Wow.
Wow.
you
Yeah.
can put a number to your health, to how you're feeling right now. Well, I feel about 23 out of 30.
Momo tries his best.
oh,
That's
I'm
all we
sorry.
can ask.
I'm so sorry. I can try again if you're feeling really bad.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
I'll try to keep going.
Oof, ow, my elf.
Oof, Alf, my elf bones.
Half elf. I mean, ugh.
Oof. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Corellian is also gonna just move forward, kind of like balancing Momo on their shoulders,
All
and
right.
heal you for another 5 hit points with lay on hands.
Great.
And that is about as much as Corellian can heal.
Yeah, that is the end of Corellian's lay on hands pool.
Indeed, it is.
All right.
Yowzer, yowzer.
All right. Now what do you do?
That's a very good point. Okay, so in this room, what exits are there? Where are there?
The way you just came from, and then there are stairs leading up.
Well, I'm not a man who's very good at calligraphy or mapping, but I'm also not a man who enjoys getting shot at a lot. So I don't want to go back. I say we go up.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I mean,
How
might
would
as
we
well.
be able to know the layout of the rig?
Well, we tried to find out a good way of getting the layout of the rig, didn't we? And that didn't go so good.
Then
Well-
a dragon happened.
The signage is a little lacking, all things considered, but
Yeah.
the kobold that fled did end up fleeing up some stairs, so
That's
at least
I
up a
might-
bit closer to our destination.
I might be able to draw us a map as we're moving along.
Well, that would be useful. Certainly if we get into a position where we have to turn back. God knows this place is going to be an absolute maze.
hmm You get the feeling the
Aye.
kobolds are very, very bad about putting up signs because they don't like or need them.
Hmm. Good
It's almost
memories.
like you work here.
Okay, up the stairs we go.
Okay.
All right.
Can I roll stealth or something to poke my head around the corner to see if there are any
Ooh.
dangers?
Yeah, roll stealth and then roll perception.
All right, stealth, baby. Here
Can
we
I
go.
take
Use
part
my.
in this?
Me? I mean, I don't. You can. I'm not cross. You might do better than me. You
I
got good
don't know.
stealth.
We'll see.
Ah! Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Alright. Your idea of being stealthy when peeking around is just to step out around the corner, full view, and look. You should probably have someone look at that. That doesn't seem like it's right.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mel, you're doing a better job. Alright, roll perception to see if there are any threats. You get a really good view of the room up the stairs. It goes about 40 feet up. past the really high ceilings of the last couple of chambers and passages you were in, and heads into a room where the main noticeable thing is this large metal cylinder, basically, with a huge valve on top and several pumps on its side going up and down, pipes connected to the walls and heading out. The room itself is octagonal, about 40 feet by 40 feet. You can't really get all the details because you're technically outside the room, but it doesn't look like there are any kobolds in here waiting to shoot you.
The cylinders, are they like drums or like oil drums?
So I don't think there's a way that someone from medieval fantasy would know this, but it's basically a storage tank for oil.
It's basically what I was asking. My apologies.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's an oil drum. It's a huge ass oil drum.
Storage tanks. Okay. All right. What do you make of this?
Looks like this is where people are storing the oil of this, or the stuff that comes out of the, drill bit. It's valuable, certainly, and also very flammable. Because if it's the oil stuff. So, just trying to think of what we could possibly do here. Is there a way?
At the very least, we know that we can traverse through here. It seems the coast is clear.
Do you go into the room, or?
Maybe we should think this through.
There might be some sort of tripwire mechanism or something. I mean, this
Mal, you're
stuff is
fairly
valuable.
sure there wasn't a trap by the oil drum.
No, I don't think so.
You know
Didn't
what?
see anything, at least.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to take a little step forward and look at the barrel. You never know, there might be like a logo. Maybe we can actually get a name of whoever the hell runs this operation.
Great.
I'm going to look at the barrel.
You all step inside, which means technically you're in a new room. Guess what, boys? It's time to roll, or rather draw some cards.
I am so thrilled and not at all scared. Here we go. Shall I go first?
Let's do it.
Yes.
God knows that this looks good. Oh,
no.
No! Sadness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
Maybe we should look through the other cards first.
All right. Drevlon, you see the logo on the oil drum, but decide no one else really needs to know what that is, so you keep that knowledge a secret.
all right. Can you send me the deets in a DM?
I can slide into your DMs like
My dude, I'm killing it. I'm so keen.
Oof.
Oof, ouch, my secrets. This is gonna hurt.
This is not the worst thing to happen with the betrayal card.
I'm being nice since it's still early.
I gotta say, like, Trevlin is not going to enjoy this later. He doesn't
Didn't
like
I
lying.
actually threaten to kill you next time you acted against the party, Trev?
Yes,
I believe
so
you
it's a
did.
good thing I'm not going to say a single goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Corellian, you're up next. The Eclipse.
Oh.
All right. All the rest of you try to get a look as to if there's a logo on the drum, and then whoom, this orb of magical darkness surrounds you, and you can't see a thing.
Where am I?
I think I'm starting to make it out. Oh wait, no. That's crippling darkness. My bad.
Does Eskal smell anything in particular?
The smell of oil and gunpowder is pretty strong.
Wait a minute.
Can Trevlon make an action to, like, sprint towards the sound of Esgal and just push him out?
Oh, yeah, sure. Roll a strength check. Also, thank you for the bits.
Presumably with disadvantage because I'm just doing this fumbling in the dark.
Yeah, because you're fucking blind.
Here we go. Strength. Fuck.
That's a strength save.
That's a strength save. Okay, try this again. Strength. Less fuck.
Less fuck. All right. Esgal, roll a dexterity save.
Disadvantage or normal?
Disadvantage. You can't see it.
Dexterity save. Okay. Yeet.
All right. Esgal, you get shoved out of the magical darkness.
Wait, maybe I can cast some light on this. And Momo tries to cast light. And
Nope.
glows.
It's really dark in there.
Okay.
What was that?
Was that in Esgal's voice?
Oh, wait, did you shove me out of the range of the
Yeah,
eclipse?
he was shoved out of the darkness.
Who turned out the sun for a second?
You know, the Chaos Gods doing their business.
Gross.
Jesus. That could have gone badly. We managed to get him out of there in good amount of time, I think, so...
The less he
we're
needs
okay
to
for
know,
now.
the better.
Great.
Great!
All right. Thav, it's your turn.
You.
All right.
I don't think we've seen
Just
this
boy
one
and
before.
lava girl.
It's the
My
marriage.
favorite movie!
Oh wait. Oh wait, sorry, it's the other way around. Damn it.
Yeah,
Wait,
how,
Showing
what does
girls
that
and
say
lava
now? What does that say now? Oh no.
I like the sound
the
of that.
marriage. Hey, Thav, again.
Alright, Trevlon, poke her up. No, sorry, yeah?
Flirt with the audience.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey there, good looking. Those are some nice arms.
That's not Thavagat's voice.
All right.
Oh wait, sorry, Stavagat. Sorry,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me try again.
Also, why is there a flaming Junkrat on the picture?
Why is
Tell me
it?
I'm not the only
Why
one
not?
that
Yeah,
says
it
it.
is, isn't it? So it's Junkrat fucking a mirror. Alright.
Cool. My favorite.
Hey, they're good looking. Are you a bird? Because I'd like to have you on my shoulders.
Audience.
That was actually really pure.
Audience, be honest and rate that 1 to 5. All right.
Honest.
Be
Honest,
honest.
otherwise we'd get punished.
Mhm.
Because Alex is
Yeah.
sadistic like that.
And while we're waiting for those results, Mal, you got another card.
Oof.
I got a bear!
It's the bear. All right.
What does that mean?
All right. So as you're debating, wow, what's with that? Is that magical darkness? Was there something written? Down the stairs, you hear a ooh as a bear comes charging upstairs.
Bear?
Hold on.
Bear. B-A-R. Bear. It's a bear.
Bear.
Stavagat goes to try and give it a hug.
You successfully hug the bear. It's not liking the hug, but you are hugging it without
I
it
swear
eating
to
your
God.
face.
Is this the same bear as before?
No.
Okay.
How big is the bear again?
It's a fucking big
Just out
bear.
of
Bears
curiosity.
are, what, like 10 feet tall standing up?
10
Something
feet
like that.
Okay, so still 3 feet.
Does the bear have a unicycle?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's just a bear. And it's just
Can I
kind
not
of like...
roll anything else to try and convince this thing that I'm good and it wants to hug me? Or is that animal handling the only thing?
Animal handling's the only thing. You can't really do anything else with it right
I
now.
have an idea. You know what? Wait. I forget. Are bears carnivores, herbivores? No, are they omnivores?
They're
Yes.
omnivores.
I take out some of the meat pie that I have in my inventory and I just, like, well, not toss it. I just, like, hand it over to it.
The bear immediately is just like scarfs down the meat pie in one bite with its mighty bear muscles.
Might.
Mighty bears.
Just sort of a sign of friendship, if you will.
This isn't quite like the bears I'm used to growing up. A lot more hair.
All right,
We're not gonna hurt you.
Audience
We're your
said
friends.
Audience said 4 for the marriage. Thavagat, you got 78 gold.
Oof, B. 78.
I know. We're your
Just
friend, little.
mathematics here.
We're your friend, big guy.
Yeah. The bear just
I
roars
have some
at you
more for
and
you. Here.
Are you offering another meat pie, or?
No, I have the rest of it.
No, it ate it in one mighty bear bite. There.
Oh, okay.
One mighty bear bite.
I'll just remove that from my inventory then.
Mm-hmm. It has consumed your meat pie. Congratulations, you've now acclimated it to humans. It will recklessly approach them now.
Yogi, no.
Yogi! Alright.
Oh, gosh.
You're now convinced that the bear will not immediately try to eat you if you let go.
Roll animal handling?
I was talking to Thabagab.
Oh, okay.
Since this is a new scenario, since this is some, can I roll another animal handling since it's for something else for me to just go with it?
Sure, yeah.
Yeet. Okay. Oh, that's just.
You're now fairly sure that if you let go of the bear, it won't try to eat you all.
Oh, yeet. Okay, let's go with the bear.
You let go of the bear. The bear gets back down on all fours. And starts sniffing around looking to see if there are any fish out here.
Out of character, points to Kailani's ship.
Oof.
You can't see the ship from here.
You don't know that!
We're inside an oil rig.
Yeah. They don't have windows on this thing!
Yeah.
Alright. You are now in the room. The oil drum has darkness covering up any identifying marks on it. And there don't appear to be any exits.
Has the eclipse subsided?
No.
Great.
I guess I want to try and make my way towards a wall and sort of feel along for any sort of interesting things like doorways or vents or anything like that.
Alright, roll investigation. I'll say roll with advantage since you've got Momo on your shoulders helping you. Okay. You move your hands along the walls, and you find that some of the panels are a bit further set out than others, so you pull them aside, and you find there's not just one, but two secret doors in here. One appears to be like this iron slab kind of pushed into the wall with two separate keyholes on it, and another just looks to be like a small vent that goes a couple feet forward and then exits into a larger room.
Oh, there's a door here. We found something. Momo calls out through the magical darkness.
Trevlon, before it acknowledges this, is looking for. Is there any sort of implement that can be used in this sort of warehouse area that can carry the oil? That's not just the drums. Like, you know how this oil is super sticky, and trying to take a sample of it's real hard because it just sticks everywhere. Is there something that can contain it, perhaps like a nozzle that can suck some up?
Roll intelligence.
Like the hoses that we have in the room?
I guess. That was with disadvantage. I'll try that again, because I'm a clever boy. All right.
Like the hoses you found downstairs?
I mean, would that work? You know, fuck it. I'll try it. Trevlon says, "Excellent. I'm glad that we found somewhere to go after this. Give me a minute." And Trevlon runs downstairs and takes one of the hoses and cuts. It takes us a little bit of a length of it and cuts one of the cuts in the middle of it, so it's just like a flat tube of hose.
Okay.
He comes back up and sticks it in one of the ends in one of the barrels. Do I have anything that can possibly contain this oil? For example, like a bucket or something that I can splash in someone's face.
Do you have flasks or containers for lamp oil.
I would have containers for lamp oil, that's for sure, because I have like an actual lamp. I just have I have a lamp. I'd presume that it would come with some freaking oil things. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna get some of that. 2 cases of master strolls, fine clothes, bottle of ink pen, lamp, 2 flasks of oil. I have a flask.
Great.
I think I've already used one of the flasks of oil, so it'll be empty. So
Get you flask.
take a little bit of a deep breath, realizing that what I'm about to do might be stupid, and you know how when you're funneling fuel from a car, you kind of suck it like the hose to get the I do that to get some oil into this flask.
Roll a Constitution save.
This is gonna suck. Okay. I was correct. It does suck.
As you do so,
Quite literally.
Immediately, your lungs kind of seize up, recognizing this is not something you should be breathing in. Oh god, you are now completely out of breath.
I cough and wheeze and go, oh, that was a plan. That didn't go well.
Get out of there.
As I look for what happens when you're out of breath.
Oh god.
What's your Constitution modifier?
My Constitution modifier is 13, but that would be 1, I guess.
1.
Just a 1.
You've got
a flat
6
1.
seconds before you drop to the ground unconscious.
I stop sucking this stuff in and take deep breaths that are not oily.
All right, sorry. Sorry, not 6 seconds. 1 minute. Slightly better.
All right. Okay, I need to start breathing somehow. Shit. Can I just take deep breaths and not die?
You're completely out of breath. Someone's got to help you.
You're in the other room, completely, aren't you?
No, I brought.
Oh no, you came back. Okay.
Yeah, he came back.
We're still in magical darkness, though, right?
It's a 20-foot sphere of magical darkness that's centered around the tank.
So yes.
So yes.
Shit. So he's in the darkness at least.
I guess Momo and I will try and make our way towards the sound of the coughing, because that does not fucking sound good.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm having a really nice bout of the flu. That's gonna kill me in a minute.
Momo's actually going to get off of my shoulders and try to kind of
Heimlich.
expel that. Yeah, Heimlich Trevlon as best as possible.
Roll medicine.
Being that Momo's great in medicine. Yeah.
Yep.
Medicine, Momo, yeah. All right, I'll this is that's one more tally for the bad plans track I got for myself.
Great. Momo performs basically the bird version of the Heimlich. You get another Constitution saving throw to try and get your breath back, Trevlon.
So I have to perform a Constitution save, right?
Save, yes.
Oh shit, save. Got it. All right. I'm so good at this. Fuck it.
You get your breath back, just barely.
Oh, that was the best idea I've had in days. Thank you for making me
you're
not
welcome.
die. Oh, okay.
Please
Point
don't
of
do
order.
that again.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that again. You said there was a secret door.
Yes, two of them actually. We found them.
Right, let's do that.
All right.
Let's go in the door.
All
I
right.
don't think there's much else in here.
And Corellian will kind of knock on the wall over back where they are by the door to sort of
Guide him back.
over here.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. The first door, the one with the 2 keyholes in it, is rather obviously locked.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody in at a lockpick?
I know how to break door.
I might be able to give it a shot.
Give it a go, my friend.
All right. Let's see here. First turn and.
Okay. So you stick the thieves' tools in one of the locks, and as you jimmy around, you hear this faint sound of a from the other lock, the one you're not picking.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
I think this is a thing where you have to use 2 keys at once.
Aye.
So I don't think we're going to be able to open this with any easy way. Anybody have any, like, nah.
No, what?
I was just thinking that if somebody had, like, well, if somebody could pick a lock as well at the same time, but I think
If
that would
you're
be
looking for
asking.
thieving experience, then no.
Gotcha. Well, I guess we might have to, stave off this door for now until we find a bloke with a key or two.
Davagath just, like, coughs a little bit and points to his guns, like, nonchalantly.
I
I
don't
mean-
understand.
You can try and pull it off if you would like to try. I would be very
Okay.
impressed.
What kind of doors are
Davagath?
these again?
Say again?
What kind of doors are these again?
Oh, it is solid iron.
Solid iron. Ah, fuck it, might as well give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Nat 20?
Break your arms
Abjuration. Guards.
and alarm.
Alright, okay, before... Okay, yeah.
That
I
one.
was going to ask if Mal took the thieves' tools out, but with a nat 1, I'm going to say he didn't do it in time. Alright.
Thav, no.
Thav rams against the door and immediately feels something sink into his shoulder blade. And Mel, you also hear a click as a needle juts out of the lock directly towards you.
Shit.
Okay, so what's your AC, Malphane?
15.
Okay.
I feel like Malphane gets shot from cracks in doors a lot.
You duck out of the way, Mal. Thav, you are not so lucky. You feel like a needle entering your bloodstream directly through your shoulder. So you take 3 piercing damage plus 16 poison damage.
Oh, baby, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There we go.
That's death. If hopefully not, though. That would not be good. That would not be good if it was death.
You okay?
And then you hear a voice from beyond the door yell, "Who's out there?"
I get the feeling we hear this particular voice a lot. Anyways.
No, totally. This one is Peter Lorre. All the rest were like, the guy who voiced the Mad Hatter in Batman Arkham series, whose name I can't remember. Peter McNichol. Peter McNichol and Peter Lorre are definitely different voices, guys.
Gotcha. Question: do we recognize this voice at all, or does it just sound like a complete random?
You do not recognize the voice.
How about we go for the other door? The one that isn't
We're
locked?
not going to address that at all.
I try and practice my best koboldy sounding voice and say, fuck, one of the new recruits is fiddling about the lock with like a bloody idiot. He's dealing with it. We'll teach him some manners later. And would I be able to roll a persuasion check, please?
Deception.
Deception, yeah, that's the one.
Can I, you know what? Can I, if I used adept lingu... Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I was going to ask to give you advantage,
You
but
don't-
fuck that. You don't need that.
All right.
I don't need that shit.
Okay, then you hear, "Then fuck right off! We're looking for the intruders! Don't go get them!"
Gotcha, boss. And Trevlon motions to the party and says, other door, let's go. Move.
You need to work on your kobold impression.
Yeah, well, it worked, so I'm comfortable, but I will take your criticism on, regardless, because I'm trying to improve myself. all
You're
the
doing your
time.
best, Trev.
Yeah, exactly.
Other door.
Other
Other
door.
door.
Other door.
All right. For Trevlon, Momo, and Corellian, it's a tight fit, but you can walk through the vent that leads beyond this other door. Davagath and Mal, you'll have to roll acrobatics checks to squeeze through.
Oui, mon capitaine. Hey.
Nice.
All right. Yeah,
Good
you
job.
both get through no problem.
Tharagath with a needle in his arm does a triple Salchow through the thing.
You sneak through the vent that leads kind of above some of the halls down below on the oil rig. And eventually you come to an overlook, basically, where you see several kobolds preparing guns ready to shoot down at whatever's on there. But then they hear the classic bang, bang, bang that anyone who's sneaking through a metal vent is going to make, inevitably. Mythbusters confirms it. And,
Thanks, Adam and Jamie.
Thanks, Adam and
a
Jamie.
lot.
And they all turn to you, looking very alarmed. And now it's time to roll initiative!
Man,
Hooray! Fuck.
Okay,
Wow. Wow.
Where am I at?
Wow.
Oh, there I am. Okay.
Someone please heal me. I'm very dead. Oh,
Whoa. Ooh, what's this death? Eep. Stop.
I feel
Ooh.
like a solid 4 out of 30.
4 out of 30. Nice.
Solid 4 out
Also,
of
I
30.
feel about an 11
Also,
out of
yeah, holy
24.
shit. You're really dead, Thav. I should have fixed that.
What is Momo's dex modifier?
0.
0. The kobolds go before Momo.
Oh, yeah, before my way, that's right.
Alright, then there are a whole bunch of other kobold types, so... Hey, guess what? I'm rolling initiative for all of them, too.
Sick.
Feck.
Sick, nasty, bro.
In the words of our own kobold friend, feck.
Sick.
Aye, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Hmm.
Mm.
No!
Oh, no!
I see those names. I don't like those names.
Neither do I.
Why are those names showing up? That's incorrect. That should not be happening.
Especially not that last one.
Not metagaming, it's fine.
Oh god, especially not that last one.
Stop looking.
I can't unsee.
You
My
can't
eyes!
see. He didn't add a turn to the track order, so I'm gonna have to do it manually, like a nerd.
Like a nerd.
All right. So the kobold in the center of the room, wearing like kind of green spectral goggles, is going to look around, and then he pulls out an orb, presses a button on it, and it starts glowing yellow as he throws it at Momo.
No.
No, Momo.
Oh no, Momo.
No more.
That's a hit. All right. The orb kind of bursts into this glowing yellow rope and wraps around Momo. He is now restrained, and it starts buzzing with electricity. Then he's going to kind of vault over here and head for the stairs. Then it's these fuckers with guns.
Guns, my favorite.
All right, the one up top is going to run. The others kind of move so that they have decent shots at you, and will be firing. This first one is going for Mal. That's a hit. Second one is for Trevlon. That's a miss. Third
Nice.
one for Corellian. That's a miss. Most of you duck out of the way. Mal, they're aiming a little low, so when you try to duck, you still get hit, unfortunately, and you take 5 piercing damage. Momo, the ropes start glowing, and then you suddenly realize, just in time, they're electrified. You take 9 lightning damage, and you're still restrained.
That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a lot of damage.
This is fine. This is fine.
What do you do? Restrained.
How?
Sorry, restrained just means your speed is 0, so you can still act, but you can't move.
Can I see these 4 closest kobolds?
Yes, you can. The lighting up here is better than it was down below.
Okay, so they wouldn't have too much effective cover from our vantage point, I suppose.
They have half cover. Like, they can duck behind the little walls, but they're not in full cover.
That's fine. Momo will cast Radiance of the Dawn. So each kobold within 30 feet of me, which would include these 4 closest ones, will have to make a con throw versus 13.
Okay. All right. So the one down below, he just made it. The Scale Sorcerer, he makes it. And then these 2 up top, which are that. That's a miss for the one on the left, and a miss for the one on the right.
Excellent. Let me roll my 2d10 as it's half damage if they make it. Hold on.
Great.
Oh, plus cleric level, which would be 3. So 13. Sorry.
Okay, so you send out a burst of radiant sunlight, and the kobolds, instinctively hating the sunlight, turn away. The one down below is so burned that he just basically collapses immediately. The Scale Sorcerer is covering its eyes to avoid looking directly at it. And these 2 look really, really bad.
Use Solar Flare.
Momo, use Solar Flare. It's super effective. And do you want to try to get out of the restraints?
Yes, indeed, I would.
Okay, that's athletics or acrobatics. You rip the contraption off, and looking down now that it's not surrounding you, it looks to be like some kind of bola made of metal wire, magnets, and capacitors, and you just toss it to the ground away from you, and as it sparks to uselessness.
Cool. Can I move now that I'm free of it?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
That's my turn.
That's the turn. All right. It is now the 2 kobolds over here's turn, up to the north by the barrels. All right. So the kobold on the left takes a pot from out of his back and yells, "Ladies and gentlemen, my greatest creation!" and smashes the pot against the ground as this like green slime oozes out of it and covers the area I am doodling in here. And then he books it and is trying to push and shove past the other guy.
Oh, it's gonna be a blob.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a living blob.
And the other one yells, "Oh yeah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my greatest creation!" And he shakes his particular pot, and you hear this angry buzzing sound.
Oh god.
As he throws it over here.
Please. My god.
And a
Not the
swarm
bees,
of
please.
wasps emerges.
Oh,
and
dear.
And the kobold yells, "Bees!"
Oprah, no!
My newest creation, a briefcase full of bees.
It's a briefcase full of bees!
Briefcase full of bees!
Alright, I have a question. Do these bees seem like they give a shit about who they attack?
They look very angry. Roll nature to find out more.
Alright, I like it. I like their spunk, I like their spirit. Let me just roll that.
Honey.
They probably do not.
They probably do not. They look like a very agitated swarm of bees.
I wonder if I
Someone
could
get
use
some water and sugar.
Better idea. Somebody blow them directly onto the to the sorcerer over there. Just throw some bees at him. Yeah, anybody's got some gust of wind.
Yeah, I want you all to know, I was waiting for a long time to say my greatest invention, bees. So I hope you're happy.
I really
I'm
appreciate
very
it.
happy.
Very
Personally.
much.
Very big fan.
All
Alright,
right.
Travelon, so this is presumably like cover, yeah?
That is cover,
this, like-
yes.
Travelon, firstly... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the other kobold with the pot, now that he's unleashed his greatest creation, bees, retreats down some stairs.
Man, these guys are really proud of their creations. I wonder why they're running away from them.
And stairs.
It is now
Like-
your turn, Treblon.
Right, Travelon firstly runs over to the cover, a little bit back here, just so there's some distance between him and the wasps, and shouts some healing words to Thavagath. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my second level 2 spell slot with some healing word and yell some healing words at Thav. 'Cause I'm feeling like I'm feeling like he might die. So there it is. Fucking really?
That's a total of 8, actually,
Well,
because it's
okay,
a high level cast.
I misread that. Okay, cool. 8's not bad.
All right. You shout some encouraging words along the lines of, now don't worry, Thav, I'm pretty sure he did not, in fact, create bees.
There are no bees here.
No bees? Oh, good. I don't like
Guys,
bees.
I think there are
Be
bees
strong
here.
for me.
There are, in fact, no bees here. And then you hear, "Bzzz," as the bees attack.
Oh god.
Oh,
All right. They miss. So it's more like the bees are swarming angrily, disapproving the fact that you said there are no bees here, as you just stuck
Oh,
out
God.
one of their stings.
They are some angry bees.
Those are some angry fucking bees.
That gives me a plan. Okay, I'm gonna use this to my advantage.
Okay.
Right.
Corellian, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to nip forward towards Momo, actually, and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Because Momo is not doing very well right now.
not many of us are.
Corellian is looking alright.
I
All
said
right.
not many, not all.
You treat some of Momo's wounds and heal him up, because he is not looking good after being freaking electrified.
And... Sorry, just let me double check something real quick. I think that's my turn at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch places with Momo, actually.
All right. Mal, it is now your turn.
that's-
So are those kobolds still currently, like, blinded by the light?
The sorcerer looks like he's just like looking at anything but the sunlight. It doesn't count as blinded in mechanics though, so
But he's distracted?
he is distracted.
Alright. So let me just do some measurements. Yeah, so I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to use my short bow to fire off at the sorcerer.
Okay.
Would this proc sneak attack?
It would not.
But not. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with it anyway.
The short bow goes just wide of the sorcerer. the arrow goes off to the side of this like flying kobold as he's glowing with some fire and stuff. All right.
After the past two campaign, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my hide action.
Great. Roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
Okay. You're fairly sure they don't see you.
All right.
It is now the sorcerer's turn as he shakes off the sunlight, flies 10 or so feet up in the air, and sees Corellian down below, starts madly cackling, and then this like 4-inch sphere of crackling lightning appears in his hands, and he throws it down towards you. That's a miss.
Woo!
All right.
So how high did you say he was?
He is now flying about 15 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he throws the orb, and it just kind of like fizzles out against your shield as you raise it just in time to avoid an electric attack. Davagath, you're up.
Alright. Moving here. Right next to him. Right next to the cunt.
Okay.
That's within my 30 feet, I think. And, firstly, I'll fly into a rage.
Great.
One of my rages gone.
Great.
And then, using Storm's Herald, I'll smash the ground directly where I am and cast Thunderwave.
All right.
Oh, wait,
Did you
hold on.
miss the part where he's flying above?
It's a 15-foot cube. You'll just catch him.
That's why I asked.
Okay.
Just got him. Wait, hold on. That's not right. Thunderwave. Thunderwave.
No,
Oh,
all your
hold
slots are
on, hold on.
expended. It won't
Hold
let you
on.
cast Thunderwave again.
How do you do that? I don't think I hadn't. What? How do slots work?
Basically,
it's
they're
slots
the
total.
amount of times you can cast a spell of a particular level per rest.
You only have so many buckets.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And
It says
that-
I had 0 slots total. I guess I never updated that.
Yeah, you only... For Thunderwave, you have 1 slot total per rest, basically.
I don't think I've used Thunderwave since I last rested. But even then, I only have. It
Yeah.
says slots total 0 and slots remaining 0 also. So. did that
Okay.
just glitch weirdly, or?
It glitched pretty weirdly because I think it's recognizing, oh, you're a barbarian, you shouldn't have spell slots. Either way, he made the saving throw. So you slam Storm's Herald against the ground, and a loud boom echoes around the room, bouncing off the metal, and it catches the flying kobold by surprise, but doesn't seem to have hurt him that much.
What about this slime? Because that's also within the 15-foot radius. That's what I was hoping.
Let me see if thunder damage would affect that. Because there are only specific types of damage that will hurt the slime.
Yeah, I figured physical wouldn't do anything, so I figured maybe electrical might.
Thunder is a different type than lightning. Thunder wave does thunder. That's basically noise damage.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, I misread that whole thing.
Yeah, it's a shock wave, not a lightning wave.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, so I'm fairly sure that thunder damage doesn't affect a green slime.
Shit. My entire plan. Do I actually have any bonus actions? I'm not sure how. this
No,
works.
you used it on a rage.
Used it on the rage. That's the bonus action. Cool.
Cool.
Then, guess I'm just here.
All right.
Guess I'll die.
The bespectacled kobold, seeing that you're still around, takes out another orb and throws it down. Let's see, where can it hit? There. All right.
What a bitch.
It throws like this spiky orb down here and hits everything within 15-foot radius, which would be Thavagath, Malifane, and the sorcerer.
Shit.
I'm going to need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy.
Thavagath would have been able to see this, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to use. Well, obviously, Danger Sense comes into action, and I have advantage.
Oh.
Fucker. Still not helpful.
All right. Neither one of you made it. So as it bursts, razor-sharp spikes just flood out of it and impale Thav and Mal. And some hit the flying kobold, but it ducks out of the way. You both take 11 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Motherfucker.
And now,
I am unconscious.
and now the ground is covered in spikes.
My favorite kind of ground.
Spike ground.
Give me that ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Give me that ground beef.
You know what I like.
All right. And then he retreats. All right. So, the other kobolds, the ones with guns, the one on the far left is going to dart to this side, then poke his head over and fire a pot shot at Thavagath. That's a hit.
Right. Fucking great.
Great. And you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay, normally I take 5 piercing damage, but I've only got 1 hit point at the moment, so the survivor gets used. Next time your HP drops to 0, it goes down to 1 HP instead.
Great.
So I effectively take no damage in response.
Some chaotic power forces you to keep going, even through being impaled by spikes and shot.
Just how badass Thavagath is.
That's how badass Thavagath is. While the one up top ducks over here to get a better shot at Trevlon and fires as he's covered in bees. That's also a hit.
How did he hit? Did he, not even with disadvantage?
Not even with disadvantage. He can see you just fine.
Okay. So how much does that go for? How much is that again?
That is 10 piercing damage.
I'm out. What the fuck? Alright, Trevlon gets shot and dies.
Okay,
So that's 2 unconscious team members. Okay.
2 unconscious team members, Momo, Mal, and Trevlon just dropped right before your eyes.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Momo is going to... Momo's actually going to stay back and cast Healing Word on Malifane.
Great.
Hold on. I have to make sure I'm doing it as the right character.
Mm.
And that should actually be another plus 3 because it's input wrong. It's plus spellcasting ability mod.
Oh, okay.
So it should be plus 3. So Momo should be healing a lot better than he has been previously. I'll fix that.
Okay, great. All right. Momo recites a prayer to Malil, and divine energy fills Malifane, and Mal, you are now back up, and you should probably get up as soon as you can so you're not laying in spikes.
And Momo will also, in the same breath, cast Sacred Flame on the Kobold Sorcerer.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is a Dex save versus 13.
All right.
Before I forget, so, are my spells supposed to have be helped by spellcasting ability modifier as well?
Check the description.
Actually, let me check healing words to make sure.
That's what it said in the description, but I can check my book.
Yeah.
Plus my spellcasting ability modifier. I've not been doing that at all.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. It hasn't been doing that for anything. That is incredibly weird.
I'm charisma, so I'm gonna just do that real quick. It's because it didn't like freaking add it to any of our stuff. I think it's weird. I'll just fix that real quick.
He missed the saving throw. So in the same breath, divine light shoots down from the ceiling and like sends radiant scorching light down onto the sorcerer, who's just flailing his wings in agony, clearly not wanting any of this.
Excellent. 8 damage is what.
8 damage. Clocked it in.
And Mal, you get +7 and not just the +4. Just to clarify.
To what?
Your health.
You're now at 7 hit points, Mal.
Right, I calculated
Okay.
that. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
And that is Momo's turn at this point.
Great. It is now the kobold that threw the slime's turn. Let me check if he's got anything else in his pack. He does!
Shit.
He then, he pulls out another pot and is like, "You think bees are bad? Wait till you see this!" And he throws down another pot, and there's an angry skunk that pops out of it.
All right.
Yeah!
This guy
That's it! And he runs downstairs. Let me just draw in the terrifying skunk.
There he
Oh
is.
no!
There he
horror.
is! It's a skunk!
Ooh. Oh my goodness, he's great.
And we didn't even have to draw that particular card. There he is!
All right.
I was gonna say.
Oh, he's beautiful. All right. On that note, I'm gonna roll a death saving throw and
Yeah.
hopefully not get a miss, like at a critical failure. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. That is one
Ooh.
success. All right.
Hooray!
You're relatively stable despite being swarmed by bees.
I guess I'm not allergic. Thank God.
Yeah. Seeing no response from you, the bees turn their anger instead towards Corellian. Wait, no, they didn't drag you along. That's rude of the bees.
They pick up Trevlon.
Bee
And drop
power!
Trevlon's corpse.
That's
Drop
a miss.
Trevlon's corpse in front of Corellian to prove a point.
Nice.
Your armor is too thick to be bothered by the bees. Corellian, you're up.
Good. I guess I will do my best to get the bees out of my fucking way.
All right.
I guess I'll attack the bees with my war pick. That
Attack
would
the
work, right?
bees!
That totally works.
Great, that's a hit. Roll for damage. It is
Pierce 6 bees.
It is particularly hard to damage a swarm of flying things with just a regular old thrusting weapon, but you do manage to hit some of the bees. You have killed 3 bees.
Sick.
Excellent.
That's the bee's knees right there.
Wait, so using simple maths, does that mean that each bee has a HP of 2?
Yes, there are exactly 11 bees.
I think at that point, Corellian doesn't really have too much more that they can do.
All right.
Give me a hot second. Nope, I think that's it.
Great. Mal, it is your turn.
Alright, I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna get the. First of all, I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way of the spikes. Where to move? We established that this was cover, correct?
Half
We're
cover,
proud of
yes.
this? Half cover.
If you needed to, you could vault over it with like an acrobatics check.
I am not risking that at this point. You know what? Actually, I'm going to... Yeah, that looks about right. I'm going to try again, second time, gonna roll non-lethal damage with my with the short bow again.
That's a hit.
There we go.
Great. You donk an arrow against the side of the sorcerer's head, and he looks pretty bad, like very, very close to just completely falling. But it is.
And I'm going. Oh,
sorry. Yeah. No, you go ahead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to just take a dash down this alley. Well, alley? No, not alley. What? This little corridor right here.
All right. Great. You run the hell away from a swarm of angry bees as you're like, yeah, that was a good shot. Wait, what's that sound? Bees!
My God.
My God.
Dear Lord.
All right. It is now the sorcerer's turn. Again, he conjures up an orb of lightning, and this time, looking down at what hit me before with a loud noise, he sees you, Thavagath, and hurls the orb down. That is a hit. All right. It bursts into, like, this storm of electricity, and you can only endure so much, Thavagath. You are now at 0 HP, and you're gonna start making death saving throws.
I love it.
I don't.
D. That's my favorite.
I love
Especially
things-
since it's my turn now.
Yep.
There goes
Love
all
things-
my plans.
It's all good.
And he flies away over the green slime.
Well, that's wonderful.
Towards the skunk. I don't go
Towards the
elsewhere.
skunk. All right, that's one success. For now, you are holding on, Thavagath. The goggles one has ran away. The ones with the guns are still there. They're seeing how the battle's not going so well, but they're seeing that they're kind of like blockading this particular exit. And so this kobold is just kind of like run this way towards the skunk, while the skunk waddles towards downstairs, and the other one leaps over cover towards these tiny drums and fires a pot shot towards Corellian. That's a hit. All right.
These guys are getting good rolls. Holy shit.
Yeah, the kobolds are pretty good at this.
Because Alex is using his good dice.
Ouch, my good dice. All right. As you're dealing with the beast, Corellian, you hear a bang as a bullet hits you right in the back of the neck. You take 10 piercing damage. And that
All right.
is their turn. Momo.
Momo is going to move a little bit forward. That's right there.
Okay.
Let me just double check the range real fast. Yep, we're good. And Momo is going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing takes 10 minutes.
Wait, it does? Holy shit.
That is a common problem we've run into.
You're right.
That is a spell used for after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in that case... Would traversing over those spikes, that would cause damage, wouldn't it?
You don't know.
Potentially. I don't know. Momo, I feel like Momo probably would not be okay going over those spikes but is still really worried about Thav, and as a result is going to cast Healing Word at range on Thavagath.
Okay.
Which
All right.
add 3 to that, so Thav gets 6 hit points.
6 hit points. All right. Thav,
Am I still unconscious, or does that?
you
that
are no
negate that?
longer unconscious.
Okay, cool.
You are prone on the ground, though.
Then Momo is going to cast Sacred Flame on this kobold up here.
Okay.
which is a Dex save versus 13.
Great. He missed. All right. As he runs back towards the exit, a bolt of radiant light from the sky strikes him, and he just gets down on the ground, writhing in pain before he finally stops. He is super dead.
Oh my gosh. Thavagoth, are you alright?
I'm fine, little bird.
All
Thank
right.
you.
The skunk waddles downstairs. And then you hear, wait, what are you doing? Oh God, what is that smell? Trevlon, you're still unconscious.
Let's not die. Frank.
Well, you're trying your best. No guarantees.
I swear to God, if Trevlin dies, I'm gonna be sad.
All right.
We all are.
The bees. The bees do not disperse. The bees go for Momo instead.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Mo, no.
No,
The
Mo!
bees sting Momo in his bored face.
No, Momo!
All right. That is.
Oh, does the unconsciousness cancel out Thavagoth's rage, or is he
Yes.
still raging?
That is 12 piercing damage to Momo.
Momo is down.
All right. Corellian. This is going badly.
This is going incredibly pear-shaped.
This sucks.
At this point, Corellian is... I can't let Momo die, so I am going to cast Cure Wounds on him, seeing as I am within range to do so, which would be... Hold on, let me cast this as myself as opposed to someone else.
All right.
And then add a +3 to that for 8, because it also does a spellcasting, yes, whatever. So Momo gets 8 HP back, does not have to make death saves, is still being swarmed by bees, and Corellian doesn't really have much that they can do on a bonus action that would be useful, unfortunately.
Oh no.
So, that is Corellian's turn, is keeping Momo mildly alive. That's it.
Momo is back to consciousness, but there are a bunch of bees around his head.
Momo just kind of flails.
Oh no.
No, get them off!
Now, it's your turn.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay.
It's your turn, yes.
Yeah, you're alive. You're alive.
Let's see. I don't think I'm within range to actually attack anyone, and if I am, I'm gonna get killed in the process afterwards. So, the only target I have are something incredibly small. So... Oh god, how do I deal with this?
How do you solve a problem like bees?
How do you solve a problem like bees? Ooh. Actually, let me... Did that go over cover, or...?
You can lean around.
Fuck it. Alright, so I'm going to dart towards the corner and fire off another arrow for non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I can't miss this, and yet I know I'm going to. What the hell? Yeah.
So what was that you said about you can't miss this?
I said, and yet I'm going to anyways, so what the hell?
Alright. Yeah. You lean around, trying to be careful of the spikes, but your balance is just too off, and the shot goes wide.
Now I'm gonna ask this last question before choosing my bonus action. Do they notice me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide, then.
Alright.
Yeet. Stealth.
Roll stealth. You're fairly sure they don't see you anymore.
I don't like that fairly.
All right. The wing kobold, seeing as how he's badly injured, is going to run. All right. He flies down the stairs and is like, "Oh wait, shoot! This is the skunk stairs! Oh god!" Thabagath.
Tharagath is gonna use Javelin of Lightning on this little shit over here.
Nice.
On
All right.
that one.
Shit.
Do you invoke the Javelin of Lightning or just use it as a regular javelin?
Oh, I invoke the fuck out of it.
All right. Instinctively, you yell out a command word as the Javelin of Lightning turns into like this actual lightning bolt and zips through the sky, basically impaling the kobold on it. He just misses the saving throw and is electrified. I am going to say, normally it has 46 damage. Unless you roll 4 ones, you'll basically kill him. So, yeah, this kobold is now deceased.
Nice. Wait, actually, hold on. I mean, it's too late for this now, but was that a one-use thing?
Let me check.
Or does it turn into a normal javelin and I can retrieve it?
It is turned
Yeah,
into a normal javelin.
Yes, so I can reuse it if I go over there and pick it up.
If you go over to pick it up, yes. All right. For now, at least, the Overlook is calm.
Trevlon
Dead
bleeds.
bodies.
The
Trevlon
beast
is
fucks
bleeding.
off then?
Trevlon slowly dies of a gunshot wound.
Okay, so the bees just kind of fucked off then?
Yeah, the bees
Yes.
are kind of fucked off, yes. Yeah,
Excellent.
the bees got bored and left.
Momo is going to jump down and
Beth.
stabilize Trev.
If you can't go that way, you'd have to make an athletics check to vault over the barrels.
Okay, hold on then.
I'm just gonna climb up these barrel,
That's like,
these
that's like
crates.
the best thing I've got.
Yeah.
I've got a 6 modifier on that.
All right, yeah. You just kind of hop over the barrels to the other side.
Nah, I grab my javelin back.
You now have your javelin back. All right, Momo, roll medicine to stabilize Thabagath.
Thavagath?
Or rather,
Trevlon.
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 Sorry.
There we go.
All of you died at some point, so...
Fell unconscious, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Probably didn't.
Trevlon,
didn't.
you are now stable, and you don't need to keep making death saving throws.
Trevlon
Okay.
sort of.
You're not
blinks.
conscious, but you're stable.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
everyone, come here. Momo wants to cast Prayer of Healing now that maybe we actually do have 10 minutes.
You actually do
And
have
give
10
everyone
minutes now.
Some
Can we
hit
take
points
this-
back.
Does this count as a short rest? Also,
No.
If we're waiting for 10 minutes, all right.
Short rest is an hour.
Wow. Okay.
Give me a moment.
How does prayer of healing work? Never
Um,
heard that before.
12, everyone gets 12 HP back.
yeah, you spend 10
Well-
minutes and recite a prayer, and everyone near you heals up. It's the first area of effect healing you get. All right.
Jesus.
Trevlon, you are now
roll
conscious and
1 hit
healed.
Trevlon blinks, stands up,
All right.
and brushes his hat and says, "Right. Don't mean to sound like a psychopath, but the next kobold I see who isn't Corellian, I'm going to shoot with a gun, because
Well,
I'm getting
thank you
very
for the exception.
well. I like you, so that I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you like me? Well,
Yeah.
I suppose I like you too.
Yay, friendship!
Yay.
Right, where's the next kobold? I want to kill it.
You know, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Hey, were you shot
This one's
and
got
nearly
toxic.
killed? Oh, is he unconscious?
This one's just unconscious. Yes.
No.
Wait, is he uncon-
No,
Yeah,
Momo
that one
fried
was.
him.
Yeah, that was
Oh, I thought he
fried
just got
with radiant energy. Yeah, all of these
I thought
kobolds
he
are
was just
dead.
Stunned.
I'm pretty sure the only living thing left is that skunk over there.
The skunk
the
is
skunk
gone
went down
by
the
now.
stairs.
Yeah. The
Was
skunk's gone on a
that skunk
skunky
over
wave.
there.
So what's up with this slime thing? Is it just there?
This is
Or
just goop.
it's just
Roll
some
nature.
non-functional goop?
Roll nature.
Alright. Oof.
It's delicious non-functional goop.
Oh, looks tasty.
Do not do that.
No, no.
I don't want to metagame. Thavagar thinks it's tasty, so he has to taste it.
All right, you take a taste of the slime.
Oh no.
It's heavily acidic.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's spicy, but B, you take 1 acid damage, and it's now sticking to you.
Not as tasty as I thought. A little bit spicy. Could use some milk.
I would advise you try and brush that off.
Sooner
that-
rather than later.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there any water around here?
Only the water you would have carried.
Not to mention the water in the room before.
That wasn't water. That
What?
was oil. That was oil.
That was a what?
That was wasn't that oil? I'm pretty sure that was oil.
I
It
thought there
looked
was like
like
a
water
pool
to
of
you.
water.
Oh, was there a pool of water?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I did not know that. Because I am bad at being conscious.
I thought I
Okay.
was going insane.
No, don't worry. I am the one who is insane. Trevlon, gently steps slowly over the spikes.
Yeah. Now that you're not in danger, you can just move around the spikes.
Okay. So we've got 2 entrances. So judging by the layout of this room, we have 2 exits. We have 2 exits that go up, right? Like one there.
You'd have to
and
go
one
closer to
there.
actually investigate.
All right. I peek around this corner over here and have a look.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at the stairs up top.
All right. I'm assuming you're doing it by going over. Actually, yeah. Since the green slime's attached to Thavagath, you don't have to make any checks. Though Thavagath, since you haven't brushed it off and it's been enough time, you take 3 more acid damage.
Oh wait, wait. Did I not say?
You
Did
didn't
I
say.
cut out when I said? Fuck! No, I said I moved. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, sure. It didn't go through. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
All right.
3.
Yeah.
So
Trouble.
do I need to roll anything to get away from this thing, or can I just fucking move?
Just
Since I'm a
what?
big man.
It's stuck to you. You can't move away. You need something to brush it off.
I don't have anything. Oh wait, no. Explorer's pack. What's in the explorer's pack?
Couple of like 10-foot poles, a whole lot of like adventuring gear.
It's nothing I could use to brush that off. Like not a piece of cloth I could cover my hand with. And
I'm going to reveal just about anything could be used to brush off the green slime.
Oh, cool. Malifane, come here.
No.
All right. Meanwhile, Trevlon, you see, like, this is an area with a whole bunch of, like, arrow slits in the walls looking down over some hallways. You get the feeling this is where they were shooting you from. Meanwhile, Malifane, the stairs lead to, like, solid metal plates, basically. And as you try to open them, they are held in place.
So, oh shit.
Hmm.
What other? Can I roll investigation to see if there are any other exits apart from those 2?
Sure, yep.
And the one we came out of?
Mhm.
Investigation. Bada bing. Alright.
And I want to roll to see if there's like a way to trigger the plates to open or something like that.
All right. You roll investigation, and as you look around the room, you figure if those exits aren't usable, the only one is the way you came from. But if this is where they were shooting you from, you could probably safely go back down the hallway of death. Mal, look as you might, you do not see any way to, like, get the plates to unstick. Also, Thav, what were you using to wipe off the green slime?
I'm in range of Trevlon being able to see me, right?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna use that upset skull that I picked up from like episode 1 or 2. Make sure Trevlon
No.
can see me doing it and just
No.
wipe it off with that.
All right.
Make sure maintain eye contact with that, and then put it back in my pocket.
You rub the skull all over your body as the slime slowly eats away at it and destroys it. You are now free of the green slime.
Trevlon looks at Thavageth and goes, Do you have like a switch that makes you go from cute cuddly big man to Satan? Because I'm getting that impression, you big dick.
Oh, I was looking for an opportunity to use that. All right,
you big throbbing penis. What does that
You
You
mean?
guys hear that,
Like-
right?
Yeah.
I hear
just
that.
like double clicks.
And you
I
hear
don't
this
like that
loud
sound.
alarm bell ringing through the oil rig.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but unless we get moving, and honestly, I'm pretty sure if we get moving, we're going to probably die or be captured. So,
Well, better to move than not, I guess.
Yeah.
Say no more.
And then after the alarms, you hear a voice kind of like with a magic reverb behind it, echoing through the rig. Attention, filthy monkeys! We have intruders in the rig disrupting operation. Whoever brings me their heads on a pike gets 100 gold each. Also, tomorrow is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. If you bring your daughter to work, she takes your shift. That is all.
Carlian just kind of like tilts their head. Why are they calling the rest of the kobolds monkeys?
Why would their daughter take their shift?
It's clan politics, you wouldn't understand.
Can we pretend to
guess
hand
no.
ourselves in and get 100 gold each?
No, I think we can pretend to hand ourselves in and then get killed. Because
Back off,
they literally just said put heads on spears. So let's not do that.
Yeah. Why are they German? Because it's Peter Lorre.
We really should get going. I don't want my head on a spear.
All right. How about we try and go through the Well, we didn't really check the arrow slit room, did we? There might be something interesting in there that we can use.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. Do you
Sure,
want to look around it more? Roll investigation.
All right. I'm gonna roll investigation real quick, and hopefully not get killed in the process. Oh, Phil.
I'm only counting the one.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Somehow that is not a nat one.
Somehow that is not a nat one. You find a hand-drawn map in really crude handwriting that says "buried treasure" misspelled with several backwards letters, but it doesn't have like any identifying landmarks. Just a whole bunch of dots, then an X, and a drawing of a very happy-looking kobold.
That's so
Keep that.
cute.
You know what? I'll keep that for later, and if I can find anybody who can read it, that'll be fabulous.
Yeah,
All right.
probably made by
right.
someone on Bring Their Daughter to Work Day.
We need to go, like now, back the way we came, because I don't think we're going to be able to find any way through the other way. So, let's head back into the oil room.
All right. Since everyone was in agreement, you run back into the oil room.
Okay, so we still have this door over here. We also have the freaking. We also have the option of going back to the main entrance and going up instead of down, which is the way that we could have gone. So either we try and open this little door, or we go back the way we came and go basically down the other path we didn't go down.
Well, there are people on the other side of the door. We know that for sure after they yelled at Thav. And then going back the way we came involves going past more arrow slits.
Well, arrow slits that are otherwise
past that again.
arrow slits that are otherwise unoccupied. I'm pretty sure.
Did they correspond with every arrow slit that we passed?
You could see through the arrow slits. They were in the gallery hallway, a whole lot of them, plus some other hallways you haven't seen. You're fairly sure you will not get shot.
It might be best to In fact, we should have tried to see if anyone had a key on them, but with people running, we...
It's
Last
not
they
late.
know.
To be honest, I was too busy getting killed by bees to really think.
Understandable. Well,
It's not too late to keep looking.
yeah, but our last known location was back there, so probably keeping moving may be our best option.
Right.
Well, I vote we keep moving. Come
All
on.
right.
Let's go back
Still-
the way we came, I suppose.
Should
And
still
go
write
up.
this down for future reference.
You
Aye.
you head back down the stairs with Malifane now taking notes as to what is what like twisting halls and corridors you're going down on a makeshift map. One that looks a whole lot better than the Bowery Trashore map that you found. And
Do you want me to roll calligraphers, or
roll calligraphers, yeah, why not?
what modifier would that use?
Wisdom, since you're looking at stuff, so that would, yeah. Rather
All
than,
right.
yeah, it's your senses, so wisdom.
All right, and
Yeah, you have a feeling you have drawn a fairly accurate map. Mechanics terms, if you look at the map, the DM will answer honestly about where you've been. Okay. Alright.
all right.
Then you go back to the front gate area, unshot at by kobolds. You've came from the south entrance. There is still a door to the east, a door to the north, and the one west that leads back outside where Kailani is staying with the boat.
You know what we should do?
Aye.
Get some
Yes.
fucking spears.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a thing that we left.
Let's get that before we go up. Hmm?
And,
Hmm.
and then,
I am.
remembering that you do indeed have the explosive spears that were provided to you, head back outside towards the boat, where Kailani is just tending to it, writing like some notes down to himself. He sees you come out. Ah, how did it go? You guys look terrible.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Not so good.
Feel terrible.
Can you pass us those spears really quick? We're not gonna
Ah.
do anything bad with them. Just
Right.
yeah.
He kind of hands over like the quiver full of spears. They're not ordinary spears, by the way, chat. They are like tipped with a bisected kind of brass orb. He hands over those and says, "I was kind of wondering why you didn't take them with you."
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't fucking tell us, motherfucker.
We knew.
I mean,
Trev.
Profanity.
Yeah.
Profanity.
It
Don't
seemed
yell
like
at
you had a
Kailani.
good plan that didn't involve the spears. I didn't want to interject like you were gonna be diplomatic, and I thought, oh well, if you were gonna be diplomatic, you wouldn't need the spears. But then I guess that didn't go well. So
Aye. Everything went pear-shaped.
Mm.
So...
I'm sorry for yelling. I've just had a rough day. I got shot. It was a bad time. Actually, I got shot many times so far. It's not been good.
do you need me to like heal you up there?
Trevlon blinks and goes,
Nice.
"Yeah, actually, that'd be great."
All right.
Nice.
Let us roll some Kailani healing because he is an ordained priest.
Oof.
Oof, ouch.
Oof.
Kiss me, Kailani.
Oof, ouch. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. He says a few healing words, and you are all healed for 6 plus his modifier, which is 2. You are all healed for 8 hit points.
Woo!
I'm back.
Yeet.
Whew.
I'm back to full.
Oh, that feels good.
Almost at full.
Right. Next time you go in there, I would be a little bit more careful. They are heavily armed and way better at hiding than most of you.
Thank you, Kailani,
Mm.
for the advice.
Right, of
Don't
course.
believe I didn't think of that. Be careful. Oh, genius.
Trevlon tips his hat and walks the other way.
All
I
right.
can't help but wonder if maybe we should since we're not exactly in range of any of them, maybe we should just stop and just take a breather.
You
short
think we'd be
rests.
able to get back up on the oil rig if we did so?
I don't know.
Well, actually, that's a good point. Alex, what will a short rest give us apart from extra hit points back?
You roll your hit dice and gain that many hit points back.
And-
Spell slots?
No.
No, not
Yeah.
spell slots. Only the warlock gets spell slots back from a short rest.
Mm.
I think other people have features that come back with short rest. I don't remember off the top of my head. And you might not have used them.
Okay. Fuck it, no, let's not short rest. No way.
Alright.
Right, we're clambering back on with our spears in hand.
All right.
Let's do it.
Suppose so.
Yes, I'm ready to die.
You clamber back on, spears in hand, and go back towards the front gate area.
Alright, let me think. How explosive are these spears? Would I be able to gauge?
Roll intelligence.
Oh, that's not what I was going to roll. I actually meant to roll this. Never mind. I shouldn't have rolled that.
Well, you're not entirely sure how they explode. The best you know is what Kailani said, like, when the two parts of the orb connect, it explodes. That's all you know, really.
Presumably, you'd need to throw it pretty hard to make that happen. So we're in the main. Presumably, we're in the main lobby area where we came in.
That is
there was,
correct.
the two entrances, and there was the hatch that they they went up.
There was a hatch leading up above that they went up with, retracting stairs, and then there were two other ways you didn't go, north and then east.
Wasn't? Oh, east, really?
Yeah.
I thought
East
that was where
is
the.
the sealed door that the kobold ran up to and closed behind him.
We're not going to be able to.
there was-
We're not going to be able to proc that.
Hold on, please. There was a door behind the stairs, so the stairs extended to cover that door, and then when they were pulled up, there's the door.
Okay, I did not know that was a thing.
So it's like if someone needed to go that way, they would just retract the stairs and go through that door.
Well, I'm no expert, but I would think that if we're going to try and find the boss man, the kobold workforce around here would probably be orbiting around him, right? They would be getting close to him at least, so they could all come together as as one unit. So maybe we should head into the direction of where they went to. Through that door on the east. I mean, now that we have these spheres, we certainly have a better chance of fighting.
Yeah, well, we're probably going to
Yes.
get fucked either way, so east it is.
Let's
Worth a
take this. Let's take this oil rig by the horns and kick it in its pants. Let's do
Alright.
this.
You go to the door on the east. It is a solid iron door with some small vertical slits in the middle of it. Who is going to try and open the door?
Fear.
Okay, what would we need to do to open this door?
Just say you're going to open the door.
Fuck it. I probably have the most hit points out of everyone. I open the door.
All right. You open the door. Not the gore. You
Oh no!
you try to open the door, and then you hear a click, and as gas sprays from the vent slits directly onto your face.
Every time.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. My favorite.
In hindsight, we should have checked for that.
Would that be a dexterity saving or a constitution saving? Or am I fucked either way?
It doesn't appear to have any effect other than just spraying out some gas.
Is this like a pheromone or something?
Yeah, can I roll insight?
Insight? Yeah, sure. Actually, roll perception for this.
Oh, okay. Perception.
Fab, are you sure you're feeling quite alright?
Oh, this gas is flammable. It definitely smells flammable.
We.
You are not carrying lit torches, so you're fine, but it would have exploded
That-
if you were.
Thav, we need to get you into some water.
Okay.
I take out a water. Do I have a water bottle on me?
You've got a water skin. It's like a canteen.
I take a water skin. Is there a rag around here that I can use to mop poor Thav's face?
Yeah, that gas. Oh, sorry.
Doesn't appear to be like spare cloth. There's like the remains
Can I
of
just
a
not
rope
use
net.
this?
Yeah.
Fuck it,
I just use
yeah.
this bit here.
All right. I Trevlon put some dips some like sort of drips some water onto it and says you should probably wash your face. That stuff will explode. I'm pretty sure if you don't get it
Yeah,
off
exactly. We need to check these doors in the future. That gas, highly flammable.
Mm-hmm. You're fairly sure now that you recognize the vent that if you made a high enough check wherever, you could release some of that flammable gas.
I'll be sure not to play my playlist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
because that shit is fire.
All right. You wipe yourself off, and then you realize, hey, that door didn't move an inch. I think it's a fake door.
Oh, you dicks. All right. Well, I guess we're going north.
All right.
Onward.
Okay.
Can I roll stealth just to be like super sneaky and like sneak around corners and that?
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. You're fairly sure you're stealthy as you head down the corridor. It's a pretty long corridor. Goes forward 50 feet. 20 feet in, there's a little doorway on the left. Do you want to look through there, or are you going to continue down the corridor?
I do want to peek in. Actually, does this door look like the door that we just got gassed from?
Oh, it's a doorway. There's no actual door in there.
Okay, I do want to peek inside a little bit.
Okay. Inside, the most obvious thing that catches your attention is like this giant metal column with spikes around it, rotating and whirring and stuff, and sparks flying out from like a pit it's in the middle of. The chamber you're looking into is huge, basically, and in it there are several gnomes and halflings and stuff in work clothes with like chains around their arms extending into something on the ground. You'd have to roll perception to see what that is. Walking around the drill.
I am upset that I'm seeing my fellow shorties in captivity. I need to see what this is.
Yeah, the chains kind of extend to like gears along the edge of the pit that are just constantly moving forward and moving the gnomes and halflings around in a constant circle around this rotating drill, basically.
I get everybody's attention and sort of like tell them to halt and come look at this.
Oh, God.
Is slavery a thing that's still legal in this world? I forget.
Technically,
I guess it kind of depends on where you live, because I'm sure like it's all like a law of the land sort of thing. I would assume.
Right.
Yes.
Like in the city of Shimmering Lights, slavery is illegal, but this isn't the city.
This is open ocean, baby.
This is open ocean.
Did you see if anyone was in charge? Any,
Yeah, that's a good point. Is there anybody
bosses around?
Is there any overseers?
From your angle, you didn't see anything.
I sort of whisper to the party, yeah, I'm not comfortable leaving these folks. We need to stop this.
Agreed.
Not only that, but this is probably a very good place to apply our javelins, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let's go destroy this drill. Wait.
Once we free the people...
Yeah, and also we should probably think about what will happen if we do that. You know how our main shtick is to not let any more oil get into the water?
That was the idea, yes.
What happens if we destroy the drill? Like, there's two options I can see. A, the drill stops and no more oil comes out. B, the drill explodes and oil scatters everywhere.
Do you
Well,
think
think
you
Yeah,
can?
we're not doing that.
Think of it this way, okay? Oil is already there's already a shit ton of oil in the water. Even if oil splats out everywhere, by stopping the drill, no matter how much oil comes out, it's going to be a finite amount, and not that much in the grand scheme of things, as opposed to if we let this thing go.
I'm just kind of worried it might. Okay, actually, would I?
Do you see where any possible control mechanisms may be, or?
Can I roll investigation
look?
to find
Yeah.
out?
You'd have to be in the room to roll investigation for control mechanisms.
Shit.
I stealthily. Can I roll stealth to? Can I creep in?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sure, yeah. Roll stealth.
Baby.
I'm gonna have everyone roll stealth, actually, because this is a place that has a map associated with it.
Okay, so all the shorties can pretend to be workers, and I'll just go on my knees and pretend to be one.
Well, that was a disadvantage, was it?
I have heavy armor on.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Heavy
I
armor
see.
makes stealth a disadvantage.
Oof. Right.
Alright.
We are not stealthy.
You go in, but the floor is solid metal, so there's a ka-chang, ka-chang as you move in. And, you get a closer look. You can't see the drill because I couldn't find good artwork for it, but rest assured, there's a huge-ass drill that's in the middle of this room. And several commoners running clockwise around the drill. And you can kind of peek around, and there is a single Kobold overseer in there, barking at them in Yip Yak, which is Kobold version of Draconic.
Is he saying anything in particular?
Mostly a lot of keep running or you die type of stuff. Not some
sounds
cheery
about right.
stuff.
Are these guys like running like? Do they get close to the overseer?
They get pretty close to the overseer. He looks armed.
Yeah, but he expects that they aren't. Which is why this might be a really good time to try a little bit of blending in. I tell Trevlon goes, hang back a bit. And how bedraggled do these guys look, by the way, in terms of clothing?
They look completely unshowered and like they haven't done it in days, maybe weeks even.
Well, I assume there's more than 6 of them, but that's just for simplicity's sake.
6 of them is so that this map is fair.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I figured as much, but are there actually only 6, or is there like a whole fucking bunch of them?
There's a bunch.
Okay.
What
Just
would
for
I
the
have-
sake of filling in. Sorry. Yep.
Right, what would I have to roll to blend in with these guys and like fake I'm one of them?
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Would that be because of how I look, or because I don't have a chain?
Because he heard you come in.
Or could I nullify that disadvantage if I used Master of Intrigue?
Just try as you might, Malifane, you can't really look like a halfling.
Oh no, I'm not trying to look like a halfling. Just additionally, you can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that you can hear for at least 1 minute, enabling you to pass off as a native speaker of a particular land, provided that you know the language.
How are you going to try that?
Feck.
Alright.
Now you're just making fun of me.
Bitch, I might be.
Alright, I'm gonna try and blend in. If I get spotted, go for it. Just try and whack the son of a bitch. Got it?
Good boss.
Wish me luck! And I'm going to roll the deception with a disadvantage. I really hope I don't get a critical failure, or I'm going to shit. Deception with disadvantage. Here we go. Yikes.
Well, it's not a critical failure.
Still bad.
Which
So
way are
bad.
you going?
Well, they're going, like, clockwise, right?
Right.
So, clockwise, like that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm gonna follow them around like it's a scary game of Ring Around the Rosie.
Alright, as you do, you notice that getting in front of some of the gears in the line causes them to light up with a red light, but they're still moving. Alright. They keep on moving. And as you go around the corner, the overseer notices you and is like, "Hey! Intruders! Intruders over here!" He shouts up the shaft.
Can I get my gun?
You're going to get your gun?
You're going
I am
to
going
get
to
your
get my
gun.
gun.
It's time
roll get
to
gun.
roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, finally. I want to kill this bitch. Hopefully.
Initiative
Stacks me as a
16. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
I could have gone with
that.
Oh, snapola.
All right. And
Oh, wait, didn't actually roll in my hand. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's better.
You know, I'm very pleasantly surprised that Ring has not said or yelled anything.
I'm
this
just as-
entire...
All right, sorry for forgetting. Yeah, the instant you walked in, it would have said, "Hey, watch out." I wanted to be nice to you guys. I wanted to.
Take the ring off.
Did you really, though?
Malifane doesn't even know that it's there.
Cleave Malefane's skull.
All right, Thabagath, it is your turn.
Oof, B. 30 movement speed. We'll go there. Boop. Wait, was that 30? Is that what I wanted? Yeah, that's 30.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a normal javelin. And bonk him one right in the snout.
Great. He is getting out a shield about as big as himself and almost gets it ready, but you just managed to hit him. Roll damage.
Yeet.
Nice. The javelin hits him right in the snout, and he yanks it out angrily and kind of growls at you in a show of intimidation.
Wow, this boy is significantly less squishy than his others.
Yep.
So, out of me and the dude, which one of us has higher? What was it that we need to have in order to be like higher or lower?
Dexterity modifier. He's got the higher one.
I would figure. Fair enough.
Okay. Alex, if you could look at my character sheet, just because I'm still wrapping my head around it. What do I have in terms of bonus actions?
Rage.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I end my turn. Oh, fuck it. He's called for people, hasn't he? Fuck it, I'll rage.
All right. You fly into a barbarian rage as you realize, shit, there's probably going to be a whole lot more guys coming in.
Oh, shit.
And the kobold fearlessly charges at you, your own javelin in hand, and starts stabbing at you with it, Thabagath. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Then he realizes, man, this thing is shit, and just like tosses it against the drill as it gets ground into bits, and he pulls out a spear instead.
Oh, no.
Oof.
All right. That is his turn, and he is deliberately standing on the track. All right.
Oh, so
Troblon.
he moves.
Yeah.
How? Okay, I picked up a gun earlier. What's the range on it?
30 feet, but he has total cover against you right now.
Right.
Yeah, there's a big
Shit.
drill in the middle of you.
Yeah, 30
Okay.
feet without disadvantage. If you have disadvantage, you might as well not use it because you're not proficient in guns.
If I ran over here, would I be able to get a shot on him?
Yeah.
Trevlon runs across the track and stands up here, and finally happy that he gets to aim the gun. Aims non-lethally, might I add, to shoot at him. What would I need to roll for this?
Dexterity.
How do you not... it just occurred to me, how do you non-lethally use a gun?
Shoot him in the ass.
Yeah, shoot that delicious ass meat. That's a
Oh, that's a
dexterity
save. God
save.
damn it! I'm good
That
at
would have been
this.
such a good.
That would have been great, except this is not going to be. Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh, I don't like how happy you sound.
I don't either.
Shetland,
Me
you hear
neither.
a click and then a and the gun misfires and explodes in your hand.
I didn't even get a 1! What a shitty bit! What a gun!
You take 2 fire damage.
Ow, motherfucker!
Yeah, the guns got heavily damaged after you fought with them, so...
I wish I knew. Did I know that?
No.
Thanks. Oops.
Momo.
Thanks, Trevlon, you big stupid. Alright, cool. I did not go to get my gun. Well, I did, but it failed.
Okay, Momo is going to move over here so that he can see the kobold, and he is going to cast Sacred Flame.
Alright.
There it is.
There we
Ignore
go.
the Corellian one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Corellian can go fuck right off. It's Momo.
You're damn right.
Alright. A bolt of radiant light comes from the very high ceiling and strikes the kobold, who just looks even more pissed. Alright.
Excellent.
Corellian, it's your turn.
This time.
I am going to... Let me switch over to me first. Okay, I am going to move...
Ooh.
Sorry, let me... Going to move over here, and I am going to attack the kobold with a javelin, which will get advantage because of pack tactics, because Thav is right there.
Oh.
Natural 20. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh. It's gonna suck.
Alright. With a mighty throw, as the kobold tosses his own javelin aside, you catch him right in the chest with a javelin. And he yanks this one out, looks over angrily, and says, "You."
That's my turn.
That's your turn.
It's me.
Alright. Mal, it's your turn.
You said you used pack tactics earlier? That's the thing that gives others advantage or something?
That gives me advantage.
Just
Fair
Corellian.
enough. Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to slide over here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's a horrible idea. God forbid I get a critical failure. I don't like this. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, just gonna slide over here. There we go.
Slide into the DMs real quick.
Slide into
know
the
it.
DMs like,
Just gonna fire off an arrow right into his shoulder,
okay.
or attempt to. Yeet!
Oh my
Ooh!
god, natural
Ooh.
20, nice!
Shit!
We are fucking okay. This is retribution for
We're
earlier.
catching.
Okay,
Ooh.
plus you also get sneak attack damage.
There we go. All right. Where is sneak attack? 1 second. 1 second. Where is my sneak attack? Oh well, whatever. It's 3d. Wait.
2d6.
No, 2d6. Yeah.
Yeah, it
okay.
should just be an option in your attacks for just plain old damage.
Yeah, it doesn't show that. All right, whatever.
Whatever.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. Before the kobold can yell anything more at Corellian, you strike him right in the jaw with an arrow. And he just gurgles
Excellent.
something angrily, mouth full of blood.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to offer my assistance to Thav and just like, hey, kick his ass!
Alright. It is now the chained up guy's turn. Technically they were moving the whole time. This is just the turn on which they run. This one is trying to get past the kobold, but he's deliberately sticking his foot along the track. So the gear lights up red and just yanks hard on the halfling as the halfling falls to the ground and Ooh. Yeah, he gets ground up against the gear.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
No!
And his buddy is about to do the same thing. This one trips but only takes half damage. Let's see if he survives. No.
Jesus.
He also slams his head against the gear as the chain snaps and he just collapses into the drill platform, falling down.
That's fucked.
The others move forward, pulled forward by the gears. Alright. It is now Bavagath's turn.
Righty-ho. So what did
Take him
Malafane
out.
just do to me?
He gave you advantage.
Help action.
Advantage. Thank you. Using my big, beautiful great axe, I'm going to swing under him and into his crotch.
Oh my god! So many net 3 in a row! 3 in a row!
Keep in mind, this was like directly in the crotch. This is not gonna go well for him.
Okay, so when you use a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a +2. Wait, sorry.
It should be automatically calculated. Oh.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
has a +2. on
Wait a
your
second, wait a
attack
second.
roll.
Hold up. You took the barbarian path of the zealot. It's not +2. It's plus 1d6 plus something radiant damage, I think.
Ooh. Oh,
Wow.
yes. Now I remember.
Remember, you're a Valkyrie now, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, so great axe in the crotch. It's 7 plus 4 plus a d6.
Oh well.
Better than nothing.
Yep.
This is insane. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right.
Alright, so that's 12. Right into the dick and upwards. With all the might of a barbarian.
You do an upwards vertical swing and just bisect this motherfucker as one half plops to the ground and the other falls along the track.
Going 2 for 2.
All right. He is dead. He is super dead.
Trevlon, after this is done, yells, "Stop the drill!"
Can we see any way that to stop the drill?
He wasn't by a control panel.
Is there a control panel nearby?
Roll perception.
Perception, come on.
It's not bad.
There
bad at
is
all.
not a control panel in this room.
Shit.
Well, clear the track first, at least.
Get them out of the way.
Okay.
All right. I'm
throws
just
both of them
assuming
in.
you throw the other part of the body down into the drill tunnel before
Yep.
the gnome can go over it.
Yep.
This other body doesn't count. It's not an obstacle.
Yeah. Okay, so now they're just going around as per usual.
Yep.
Okay, I don't see any other options. You guys cool with me just throwing this thing in, pointing to the explosive spear?
You're gonna probably end up fucking killing all of us in here.
Not
If
to
you do
mention
that.
all of them.
Well, that was
No.
included with the us.
I'm not good with.
Can Trevlon roll investigation to see if there's any, like, joints or something that, if destroyed, would really fuck this up, but not kill everybody in the room?
Sure.
And while he's doing that...
Nice.
Oh, nat 20, baby! Fucking yeah!
Okay, so seeing as how reaching the control panel is not a sustainable solution unless you want to leave these guys here, the quickest term solution would be bombing the track.
What?
Oh, so the track doesn't work anymore and they don't have to move. Shit. Right, okay. I yell to Sav, destroy the track.
You got it, baby. What do I need to do for that?
Roll a strength score. Strength with advantage since it's a non-moving target and you're just plunging the thunder spear down. Nice.
Baby.
All right. You slam the spear down, and the two halves of the orb collide as it starts glowing and humming very loudly, and then explodes. Thavagath, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I see this, so is it with advantage?
That's not a trap.
It's not a trap. Not a trap, okay. Still getting my thing. Dexterity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nail it, buddy.
Well,
Nope,
that didn't...
fuck.
Ah,
Eep.
The sheer thunderous force sends you flying backwards, Stabagath. You take 5 thunder damage.
That's not too bad.
All right. But it just completely fucked up the track. There are bits and shards of jagged metal going everywhere, and what remains of it is just kind of sticking down towards the drill tunnel.
Momo, immediately goes over to Thav. Oh my goodness! Thav, are you alright?
It's got a kick. It's got a kick. I'll give it that.
All right.
Momo kind of squooshes Thav's cheeks.
The track is still moving.
Yeah.
Why is it still moving?
They're still moving along the track as the gear approaches the gap in the track and falls through. And it's just kind of hanging out in the air before it snaps off the chain and falls down into the pit, leaving the chained up commoner standing here, free of the track.
Oh, you... Okay, so they keep moving until they reach that point, and then they kind of just slip out.
Looks like.
Oh, sweetness. Okay.
All right.
Looks like.
You know, Trevelyan yells, get ready, folks. We might have more folks coming in.
All right. The gnomes and halflings in a panic, duck to the side as soon as they get free, so that all the gears fall off in turn without any obstacles, making them explode, basically.
Okay. Okay, so these guys were just attached to a chain, but were they actually pushing anything? Because from the sounds of it, they were just being dragged.
They were.
All right.
So what was the point?
Roll perception.
Perception.
Oh, way up. That's really tiny. Perception.
You think it was just for fun?
Can I roll perception as well, just for
Sure.
for posterity's sake?
Wow.
Here's our luck running out.
There it goes.
There it goes. They're all wearing very heavy-looking metal packs.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking bite the bullet. What are you guys doing here?
Cutting static electricity.
Ooh. Does the drill presumably run on that?
The drill is still running despite the track being gone.
Then why?
I don't
Why
understand.
would?
How is this
Why would-
powered?
You think they told us any of that?
Okay, look, there is a boat, and then I point in the kind of boatly directions. Let's go there.
They bolt away. Not very fast since those backpacks are really heavy, but they run like hell.
Do you think
You
they'll
know-
make it out there, considering there's more of them coming for us?
Well, we've done our job there free. Let's go.
Trevelyan sighs for a minute. Oh god, here
bell
they
again.
come.
Yeah, the bell sounds much, much louder and much closer now.
And maybe we can find out where the bell is and cut it off. Still ready to die, though.
All right.
Trevelyan, after freeing these prisoners, takes his hat off, brushes it, and goes, I kind of had a bit of reservation about the whole idea of killing the person who's running this. I was always like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. I didn't explicitly say I would kill him, so I wouldn't be lying if I didn't kill him. This changes things, and I don't know what to think anymore.
It sounds like you know exactly what to think and you're just not voicing it, Trev. But that's alright.
My opinion on slaves is no, so I'm good for killing.
Trevelyan looks at Mal and goes, what do you think about this situation, good buddy? Mr. Pacifist?
This is a form of corruption and greed. These parameters are exceptional.
Oh!
Well,
Some
we're
kind of
happy to
robot.
have your permission. My
That
war
is-
pick has a date with someone's skull.
And
Okay,
I am going to...
Tharagath walks up next to Malifane, puts his fingers on his neck, checking for a pulse. Nope, organic. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Definitely still real Mel. Very, very confused and scared.
You head back out the door. You are now back in the passage you were before, which continues about 30 feet down before turning off. And I'm assuming you're going to keep going down that and don't need my permission to just say, we go down the place.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pretty
We
much.
go down
Yeah.
the place.
We go down
the place.
You go down the place.
Let's go.
All right. So it's a long and winding passage, also pretty narrow. It continues for 30 feet, then it turns off to the left, goes 30 more feet, turns left again, goes 30 more feet, turns right, and then it goes 10 feet towards another chamber. As I go look at what that chamber is. Let's see.
I will go on record in saying I still have an issue with killing literally anyone else.
All right.
Fair enough. There's a difference between killing literally anyone else and killing a slaver. It's kind of... It's a bit of a grey area, to be honest.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, they're dicks, but also slavers? All right.
Slavery?
And,
Not so cool.
okay. You come to a door where you're fairly sure the room beyond is like a U shape, and from within you hear the unmistakable sound of a loud-ass gong and a bell.
Here's that sound again.
Well, I think we have a heading.
Let's make an entrance, I suppose.
Ooh.
Alright.
This
Does anyone
is...
have fireworks?
Fireworks? That will be a no, good buddy.
I mean, I could make myself light up. Would that be enough?
Do you know
I was
what?
gonna say,
Hold
how,
the door
is it
attention to you.
particularly dark right now, or...
Momo's lit up.
There we go.
Momo is lit up, so
Oh,
that's,
he was already lit up. Yeet. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Right, I get any last words, fellas, before we do or die?
Don't
None in
die.
particular crossed my mind.
You know what? I like that suggestion. Don't die. Let's do that. Let's not die.
If you insist.
If you have anyone that you're fighting for, just prayers for them.
Have
That sounds totally gay. Let's go.
Time for praying is over with. Let's fucking go.
All right.
let's go shoot him.
Oh,
Let's
wait,
go
wait,
shoot a
wait.
man.
Actually, can someone heal me real quick? I'm feeling like
How- 2/3. I kind of want to save my. I kind of want to save my one spell slot for this.
That's fair.
I don't think I'd be able to heal anyone else if I healed you, Thad. Will you be okay for just a little bit?
Oh yes, that'll be fine. It was only if you got the spells to spare. Okay, let's go.
All right.
We're good.
Let's do it.
Who goes through the door first?
That'll be me.
All right.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
Yeah.
oof.
You you go
Oh,
into
boy.
the door, and there are a shitload of kobolds in there, like barking and yip yak. Mostly a lot of stuff about your last known location, orders, that it's bring your daughter to work day tomorrow. And then you open the door, and they turn and see you.
Okay, can I since I'm opening the door, and since I'm bursting in, and since I was prepared to fight anyway, we were all prepared to fight, can I go in and make the first move by smashing a thunder wave down? Or would that be negated by the whole initiative thing we have to do now?
It's negated by the whole initiative thing you have to do right now.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Yeah, because you were
Whatever.
talking outside, so they heard something, they just weren't sure what.
Ah. Alright, here's hoping for a big
Initiative.
Oh,
Bang.
no. Of course.
To be honest, we're all,
gonna die!
all of us are doing pretty shit initiative. Ooh.
Oh!
Oof.
All right, Corellian.
Ooh.
Damn.
All
Oh,
right.
and Trevlon's at the back. Oh, no.
Wow, that was some shit initiative.
That was
all
bad.
of us.
Initiative.
All right.
No? Okay.
Hi.
You dare, says one of the kobolds with the pot, challenge the master of bees again?
Oh no.
Guess what is bringing out?
My
Is it-
God, Dr.
bees?
Bees.
It's another swarm of bees!
Oh no! Humanity.
Oh no, the bees!
Not the bees!
Then the other one just retreats over by the gong. As there is now
Is this a closed room? It's like the only entrance and exit where we came in.
You can't see from there, I don't think. The audience can, so I'm going to say no.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Well. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
I'm enjoying this far more than I should be. B.
Alright.
Ah,
Trevlon!
ooh, baby.
Baby.
A B.
Trevlon. Let me think. Oh boy. Can I even? Oh, I only think I can eat. I think I can't really get forward. I want to stand next to Thav.
You can get forward.
I can't. I'm being stopped by the invisible wall.
Here.
Yeet.
There it is. All right. Trev steps next to Thav, and casts Charm Person on this kobold here.
Alright.
Here we go.
Are they completely irrelevant? But I love with Momo Corellian and myself how we just sort of have like this League of Heroes pose right now, just with posing.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So, you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. Wisdom saving throw with advantage if your companions are fighting it. So I guess you roll
Yeah.
twice.
Okay. It got a natural 20.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not charmed.
So as you walk in, he immediately flips the double bird.
Oh, fuck you too, buddy.
Alright.
Jeez.
He's so not charmed, he's actually insulted by you.
The other kobolds, kind of run back and look like they're preparing for something. But this particular kobold, you pissed off enough that he pulls out a dagger and is just gonna try shanking you.
No.
Cool moves.
Yeah,
Right in the fucking kidney.
you got fucking stabbed in the kidneys.
Ow!
Oh,
Not the kidneys!
6 piercing damage, Chevlon.
Yowzer, Powser, Bobowser.
The others, seeing as how they are currently in melee combat, they pull out daggers and go for Thavagath.
Yay.
That is a hit. That's a miss. Alright, you duck away from the one on the right, only to get shanked by the one on the left and take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Mal, it is your turn.
Oh.
Okay. The door is still open.
The door is still open.
Okay, I'm going to try and just like take sort of half. Can I like take half cover from behind Thavagath here and just like fire at this kobold here?
Hold on, let me check. That's a wall. You could hit this guy.
Which one?
Bottom left.
There we go. Okay, thank you. Oh dear, I am terrified right now. Oh god. I always fear the critical fail. Pray for me!
Alright. You
That's
duck.
still
enough
not a
prayer.
critical fail.
You take like a SWAT position against the door, then lean over and try to shoot the kobold, but it's cramped in there, so you don't really hit anything because you're afraid of hitting your friends.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to help Corellian over there,
Okay.
and just sort of like like a nodding head motion, just kick their ass.
Great. Corellian, you are now motivated to kick some ass. Alright. The bees. The bees just fuck off.
Oh.
And the Lord of Bees is like, this doesn't usually happen. I mean, it's a performance issue.
It's okay. It happens
Man,
to
they-
everybody.
They really buzzed off.
Corellian, it's your turn.
You're no less of a man because of
I
it.
am going to move forward, and I have an exceptional amount of advantage right now.
Super advantage!
So
Super
much
advantage.
advantage.
Ah!
And I'm going to strike at the kobold in front of me with my war pick.
Great, that's a hit. Alright. You just like run the kobold through and he just like collapses on his knees. He is dead. Oh.
No words, just a savage snarl.
Mm-hmm.
That is my turn.
Great. Abigath, it's now your turn.
Yay, my favorite thing. Okay, so who's in my range? Second verse, same as the first. So use my great axe on this bad boy here.
That bad boy. Yeah, that's a hit. You just like basically destroy all semblance of meat and bone in his body. That guy is fucked up.
And bonus action purely because I forgot to do it at the beginning. Definitely didn't need to. I'm gonna rage.
You fly into a rage.
Sweet.
All right.
And that's me. That's my turn done.
He's a gross lad.
It is now Momo's turn.
Momo is going to... Okay, Momo is going to move in behind Krelian so he can see some more of the kobolds, and at this point he is going to cast Sacred Flame on that one.
Great. He made the saving throw. Even though you recognize these kobolds as being very, very heavily damaged, he also recognizes you, and the instant you start chanting Momo, he just kind of ducks out of the way of the beam of light. The Lord of Bees is too smart for your tricks, he yells.
I don't know what bees have to do with it, but okay.
Bees are the answer to life itself! We must save the bees, he yells.
Before you say anything else, maybe don't.
Yeah. How dare you mock my life's work! And he pulls out a dagger and throws it at Momo.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't beware the dagger enough, Momo.
You just gotta believe.
5 piercing damage as it strikes you in the leg.
I think I like bees even less now.
Alright. And the other one kind of presses up against the wall and is holding his hand there ready for something.
Wait, I didn't catch what happened. What's the buzz?
Ha ha ha, die.
I'll kill you in real life, Scott. I will do it.
10 points of pun damage.
10 points of pun damage to
Joke's
Scott
on you,
directly.
I am a pun still masochist.
To Scott himself, not the character. We'll just fucking shank him. It's all good. I know where you live.
Trevlon.
Alright. Trevlon, realizing that spell didn't work, says, fuck it, I'm gonna doot, and takes out the Pipes of Haunting. And plays to the kobold, to every kobold apart from Corellian.
Okay.
I'm just looking at all these
So
kobolds. and I
every
love how they're
kobold,
all-
except this one I'm marking with the blue dot, he was up there, hi, is spooked.
Yes! Extreme spookage.
And with this, they start prematurely setting off a bunch of traps, slamming hands against wall panels as you hear some tumbling from up above, and then some barrels come barreling down. Waka waka. All right.
I love it.
Trevlon, make a dex save. I'll also make a dex save for those two. They both made the dex save. It
Trevlon
doesn't
did
matter
not.
for the Lord of Bees because he is crushed under a barrel. Yeah.
What a way to go.
But you're just like smacked in the face by a barrel.
Ow.
And
Ow.
you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yowza.
And then from inside the barrels, you hear this hissing noise.
Oh god, snake barrels.
Oh god, snakes. Why did it have to
More
be snakes?
bees.
Why did it have to be snakes?
As snakes emerge from the barrels.
Babies.
I'm not comfortable with this.
All right. At some point, they'll emerge from the. There we go. Yeah, the angry babies look up at you, dazed, confused, and rather angry that their sleep
are a
has been
bunch of
interrupted.
That's a lot of danger noodles.
A lot of danger noodles. And I'm going to roll for their initiative. Great. Then the ones on the right also smash some buttons as you hear a as gas erupts from the vent on the lower right, and more barrels come crashing down. Taking out the other inventor.
Oof.
There was another inventor?
Yeah, the one who ran up there.
Right.
And then they the barrels crash into the wall and start leaking pitch. I am going to need Trevlon, Thabagath, and Corellian to make dexterity saving throws.
Thavagath, Travlon, and Corellian.
That is correct.
Oh, sorry.
Thavagath,
Oh.
Travlon.
The fuck kind of advantage
Please.
is that? Bullshit.
Bad.
So question, what is pitch?
It's flammable liquid.
Wonderful!
All right, so the pitch leaks out. You hear a click, and then a whoosh as a burst of fire soars through the room, scorching all of these monsters. Yeah, the kobolds are basically vaporized, and those of you who are inside, you take
Inside?
Trevlon, Thabagath, and Corellian. Yes.
Even if I rolled a dexterity save 19?
Trevlon, you take 6 fire damage. Thabagath and Corellian,
Oh,
you take
that's-
11.
That's real close to death, I'm pretty sure. Yep, one more and I would have died.
Well, fallen unconscious, but yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
Is everyone okay?
Singed. A little bit.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
what he said. Singed.
Corellian, you okay, buddy?
Absolutely fucking fantastic.
So,
Okay.
it finally appears you've shut off the source of the alarms. And maybe, just maybe, you can get a little bit of rest.
Whew.
Lol, no.
Well, no. I like your vibe, Malifane.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
just speaking as Scott.
Oh, I was hoping Malifane said that in character.
Oh.
Alright. Trevlon brushes the ash from his hat and puts it on his head and goes, I'm gonna die if I don't get a short little nappy nap. We should do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
Alright. I know this is gonna be bloody dangerous considering, you know, a place where basically everybody apart from a bunch of halflings and gnomes and one Merrow doesn't want to kill us. But I think it would probably be in our best interests to try and get some
Maybe
of our
one of us should stand watch.
not to be rude, Mal. How are you looking? You're looking pretty peachy there, buddy.
Well, I did say someone should keep watch.
That's a good lad. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna pass out in the corner.
Thank you, Matt.
Will do.
I'll count that
Tre-
as the effects of the courtesan because you won't be getting any rest while you're watching.
That's fair.
What does Malifane see, if anything? I wonder.
Shrug.
Escal taking control of his left hand.
Oh no.
Escal, no, not again. No, Escal, no, Yamate.
I can think of a few things. I'm not saying anything yet.
All right. You rest
All right,
without incident.
All right.
Let me roll some hit die.
Hit dice. How many can we roll? Just the one?
You can roll as many as you want, but I think they're different sizes for each class. Like, the Barbarian rolls D12, Paladin rolls D10, Cleric and Bard D8.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay, so I can only roll the 1d12, can I?
You can roll
that's
up
a
to 3.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
2, fabulous.
Why would you want to roll the rest of the 3?
3, fabulous.
Mhm.
Fuck it, I'm gonna roll all 3. Okay, that's better.
All right.
All right, so that's 12. So I'm back.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm
and you add your Constitution modifier to every roll, too, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
you mother. Okay, so that's... Constitution modifier is 3, so that's 9, so 10, 7, 4... wouldn't have needed the third one if I... No, maybe. No, Come on, Phil, use maths. 10...
Momo's really
10
good at
again.
healing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's a full 30, so I'm up. I'm up to... Boom.
Boom.
8.
All
Wait,
right.
so what's the disadvantage? There's got to be a disadvantage to using all 3 then. Does
You
that
can't
mean
use any other hit
more
dice until a long rest gets them back.
until a long rest. Okay.
We ain't gonna have a long rest today.
Yep. Yeah, you ain't napping in my dungeons. All right.
So while I'm also watching guard, I'm just gonna start like writing a little personal self-thought letter thingamajig or whatever in my journal.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you do that, you think, having taken out the upstairs guard and the alarm, that you might just stand a chance of getting through this oil rig alive. And that
Oh
is
boy.
where we will have our session break.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Yay! Tune in next time to see what other wacky and deadly adventures our heroes are going to get into.
We are going to kill everyone.
All those
Now,
hijinks.
can we not?
Especially ourselves.
Yeah.
Haha.
Can we especially not?
I'll kick your ass, I'll kick my ass, I'll kick my own ass.
I'll kick everyone's ass, including my own.
I'll kick my own ass. I'll punch a bee. I don't give a fuck.
I'll punch a bee.
Fuck you, bees!
It is no
Fuck
longer
these
hip
bees,
to.
am I right?
It is hip to fuck bees.
Yep.
Save the bees?
No.
No, thank you. Pile drive the cunts. It's all good.
Pile drive the bees.
I'll drive the bees. And on that note, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Later on.
Bye.